Hey folks, Species7 here, welcome back to the channel, and today, well, we're starting a new LP of BlockStory. Now, in all honesty, I didn't think I'd actually be doing an LP on this game, but I have been very carefully for the last couple of months or so, putting up little games here and there just to see what sort of reaction they get. That's, I guess, a part of having a YouTube channel. Oddly enough, this one gets just continuous attention. Now, Farming Giant and Industry Empire get a lot of attention too, but oddly enough, even though I have started a new series in both of them, it's still the old episodes that seem to be getting all the glory. However, without further ado, this certainly, of anything new I have tried, yeah, has just continuously, people seem to watch this to see what's going on, which I'm unfortunately up to this point has been almost nothing. Let's call this my LP world because that's way more original than my world, and we'll, yeah, hic 9 mivx, or that's exactly what I was gonna type in for the seed anyway. So next, okay, we're gonna delete this fella, because what I found out is even if you start a brand new world, you don't actually start with a zeroed out character. So enter profile name. Yeah, I don't think BlockStory will do it. We will go with the ever original, never seen before, Mr. Species7. Load this character and world by default. Okay, that kind of locks us in here. The only difference is this is going to skip by the pages we just saw. So when I load a world, or when I load the game now, it should take us directly to this. So let's see what they've got. Okay, alright, we kind of got that part down. Now, whoa, a little zippy on the old mouse, that might have to go. Okay, in fact, what I'm going to do here is it L? Yes, L for some reason unlocks your mouse. I'd like to go into here and go into my controls, I think. There we are. I kind of like this. This allows you to walk up these single blocks. So yeah, okay, I think everything else is fine. Yeah, perfect. Alright, now I should be able to simply, there we go. Ha, gotta like that. So we have nothing. We have zip zero zilch. Up here we have 5 skills we can pick, so I'm going to definitely want sword damage. We're going to put a couple of points into that. We are going to put oh, excuse me, why every time I gotta start a video that happens. Loot distance is a really good one, but probably not the most important one. Okay, bow shoot, not so much. Alright, we're gonna put 2 into there, 1 more into sword damage. Okay, now that's taken care of. That's where you get your character stats. You can press L or escape to free up the mouse. In here you have your quests, which you can see we have absolutely none. That'll take a picture, and that of course will go to your main menu. So if you click anywhere on the ground, that'll bring you back to reality. So the water in this game is, to say the least, bizarre. Yeah, like, that's water. And it's not bizarre to look at, but the way it works is bizarre. And it's something you have to really keep in mind, and oh, that produces those little lizards that just ran up the hill. It is something you have to keep in mind, because if you, for instance, go into a cave in water, you can swim down to the bottom. If you swim into the cave, you'll drop i.e. water does not actually flow in this game. It takes a little getting used to, but it doesn't actually flow. So you can, there we go. Ted, buddy, I'm going to take your spawner there, Ted Tiny. Oh, by the way, guys, make sure, at least until you are completely godlike in all of your powers, don't ever click on these guys with a weapon in your hand. Yeah, because they will beat you dead. Alright, my ship sank. Now I'm screwed. Forsaken beach, blah blah blah. Can you help me build a new boat? Well, I suppose we can. He wants 30 blocks of wood. Alright. This basically is your tutorial stuff. So you'll come over to a place like this and suck yourself up some blocks of wood. Simply holding the right mouse button will dissolve some blocks. So here we go. Standing right under it, of course, helps, because then they'll fall on your head and you won't have to go looking for them. You'll notice the quest marker up in the top right now has a 1 beside it, and oddly enough that kind of means yes, you have a quest. Now if we do the opposite, is that jump? Yes, it is. There we go. We can place these blocks down, and actually that will allow us now. Yeah, it looks like we're tapping with the block. With an open hand, it does the same breakage, you just don't get an animation. So yeah, you can pull up just like you can in Minecraft. You notice you get experience for a lot of things too, i.e. breaking these blocks is giving us a little tiny bit. Ooh, look what I found. Cool. And there's some more blocks up there. He really wants 30 of them, doesn't he? Wow. Oh, I'm in fly mode here, and I'm not sure what I did to get into that. I was just trying to jump. Oh, there we go. Apparently whatever was blocking our way from jumping before no longer is. 3 of 30. We got more than 3 wood, guys. Come on. Who are you trying to kid? Alright. Let's get ourselves some more. There's a whole cluster of it up here, which is probably good. Save us from having to knock down like 50 trees. Of course, we got quite a lot of wood underneath us, too. There's the top. And yeah, this isn't the most exciting, is it? My apologies. However, this is the start. So that's the sort of idea. You'll have these NPCs all over the place, and they will, you know, see, here's that whole loot distance thing. I have to be able to get close enough to those to actually get them. That's why it's nice to increase your loot distance, because I mean, even at that close, they're still not sucking in, so I have to be like almost right on top of them. Not such a big deal with wood, but when you start mining ores, that can become a little bit of an issue. I'm not quite sure what you do with this beeswax stuff, but I'm going to have all I can get, of course. Here we go. Are you serious? See, at this point, there we go. I have to actually get that close. Even dropping it to a level above is not close enough unless I'm, see, it's still 1 block too far away. Okay, have I got everything down? There we are. Holy, a whole lot of wood smacking going on today, I tell you. See, and again, I won't be able to pick that one up. Until I get this out of the way and get right next to her. But it looks like we're going to get our 30 pieces of wood right out of just this thing. It's kind of nice. I'm not going to complain about that. 22 pieces of wood. Those are, it's confusing, but those are like sort of sawdust from breaking the wood. And every block does that. It leaves little miniatures of itself. And yeah, like I say, at first it's a little bit confusing. However, And you can, of course, break blocks directly underneath you if you are into that sort of thing. Alright. And it never hurts to have extra, because one thing you will do in this game, as you do with most block-based voxel-type survival crafting games, which is what this is, in case any of you were wondering, because I do realize I didn't really say so, and if you hadn't seen anything about it before, you wouldn't know. But yeah, like most of them, it never hurts to pick some extras, because somebody may ask you for them, you may find a use for them, or you may be able to sell and or trade them for something you want even more. So, I will, I promise you, stop doing this eventually, but alright, we've got enough to turn into our buddy there. And like I said, because I picked up his spawner, I don't actually have to go and find him. I could put his spawner down and just simply wait for him to appear. But the reason I picked it up was not for that. It was so that I can decide at some point where I'd like to live, and then just simply have them all with me. Alright, let's see if we can maybe find our way out of this tree now, shall we? I'm going to assume, since this is the lowest point, that this will let us back out. Now let's bang our way back down here. Yeah, this was the right trunk. This is the little pole we put up to get there. And I'm just going to grab a few more of these acorn looking leafy things. Mainly because I think he actually asks for them. Or someone does. Might be wrong, but... okay, we'll pick those up when we get there. Come on. And yes, once you build pickaxes and stuff, this sort of thing does go a lot quicker, however. Alrighty. Let's go find ourselves a Ted. Oh, Ted. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're not Ted. You're that other guy that I thought I knew. Alright. Ted. Yo, Ted, buddy. Don't worry, there'll be Teds all over the place. It's just... oh, there you are. You'll do. Because any Ted is just like every other Ted. Sorry, bud. There we go. Missed you completely, didn't we? I'm still planting them. What the heck's going on? Alright, Ted, thank you. I'll start working on my new boat. Come back when you get a little stronger, since I might need more help. So we got a boat recipe, we got an engine recipe, plus 30 experience. So we now know that 100 planks, and we can get ourselves a boat. So, thank you, Ted. I think we just went up a whole level. So, there is a day-night cycle in this game, and did he even take our stuff? Tedley. Oh, Tedley. I'm not sure. Ooh, we get a skill point. I'm going to go with loot distance on the old skill pointeroo. Yeah. Okay. And, I'm just trying to remember which one the map is. C? No, or not the map, the, your inventory. I, K, nope. J, U, do. Oh, stop that. F makes you fly, by the way. Yeah. Ah, here we go. Inventory. Oddly enough, Q. Yeah, I don't make these things up, people. So, we have an inventory, we have crafting. Let's put our wood up there. Oh no. Right click. Picks it all up. Left click puts it down one at a time. Right click puts it all down. So, pick it all up, put it all down. And pick it all up and put it all down. Because we don't need that stuff there at all. So, now, we go to crafting. Oh, we are in our crafting window. We can start with, say, this. That tells us this will make us planks. So, let's do that. Let's convert that all into planks. Beautiful. Now, if we take planks, we can go here and here. That tells us we make sticks. There's a familiar looking recipe. Let's, sure. Let's make ourselves a couple of sticks, shall we? Nice, we have 12 sticks. Now, if we take these guys, come here. I believe, is this a thing? Yes, that is a thing. That, oddly enough, is a crafting table, or in this case, a work table. So, nice thing with this game, you don't have to guess all these things, you don't have to figure them out, you don't have to be that way. There's a recipe book, and it has all the recipes in it. So there you go. There's the stick I just created, you know, right down the thing. We've got tools, right? Crafting table. Can be made out of just about any kind of wood. We get pans, teleporters, safes, all kinds of stuff. So, it gets you down to your weapons. There's vehicles you can build. They taught us the boat and the boat engine. The rest, there's lots there. We just don't know them yet. Armor types, plants, and aminals. So you can get yourself some pretty bizarre stuff going on. So there we go. Oh, it has it has got dark, man. Ted, it's dark, dude. And it would appear, you know, so far we look pretty good here. I think if we hang around Ted, we should be alright. You'll never make it here without some weapons. You probably can't even kill a fly. I can give you something to defend yourself, but it's going to cost you. What do you say? Do you want to stop being such a weakling? Okay. Alright. 10 gold ore and 20 coal ore, and I'll help you. Alright, 10. Fine. So, first thing we sort of need to do is find us some rock. However, you know, Ted, it's kind of dark out here for this sort of thing, fella. Seriously, man. You make me nuts, boy. What do I need for a torch? Items. Fire. Oh. Gunpowder, swamps, nope. Tools. And torch. I need to figure out how to make fire. Alright, well, then, yeah, I know. Looks like, what are you? A feral pig. Whoa, mama, I don't want nothing to do with no feral pigs. Not out here in the dark. So, another cool thing about this game is, see all them glowy colors? Well, that isn't just for your own amusement and excitement. Every one of those glowy colors represents an aura. Yeah. Oh, what the heck is that? I think I just found a pumpkin. For instance, this odd reddy pinky color, that's coal. And we can very slowly munch a coal out. And we can very slowly munch a stone out. Nice. Because if we get this, and just a couple more stone, we should be able to make ourselves a picular axe, and that's going to make this whole process so much easier. Now, yes, there are creatures out there that would happily come along and tear you right to pieces. You guys thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? But luckily, I think we're in a pretty good area right now. Those sort of things have yellow and red spawners, mostly red from what I've seen, but I have seen yellow spawners, and I'm going to assume that what comes out of those is also not hideously friendly. Otherwise, why would they have green spawners? Okay. Now, I might actually have to build a crafting table to do this, I'm not sure. Can I? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. I can tell because there's not enough spaces here to actually build what I need to build. So yeah, we're gonna have to come out of that and set you, sir, there. Now, no, it's not Q I want. There we go. We just simply right click on it. Now we have a normal crafting, well, yeah, if you play Minecraft, this is a normal crafting grid. Yes, indeed. And we want to put, let's make ourselves a couple. Now, this is another interesting aspect of this game that, I've got too many. I'm not going to end up making 2 pickaxes, okay, even though I have the materials there. You'll see this says 30. 1 stone pickaxe will give you 30 hits. I.e., you'll be able to break up 30 pieces of something. Okay. If you make 2, you can break up 60 pieces. So yeah, it works a little different. Now, let's get back out of our crafting grid. And we're going to take our table back, of course. Okay, we are nothing if not cheap. Now, see how much quicker this is? Boom. And, of course, we seem to be out of coal right here. Now, you'll notice there is still a bit of a glow here. If we dug around, there would be more coal somewhere. Ooh, what do we got in here? There's some more coal. What else have we got? Yeah. A little bit of ore, those come in handy. And you'll notice I'm down to 51. Call it 50 on there. I don't really see the other colors I'm looking. Oh, there we go. We are definitely looking for yellow, because yellow tells me there's gold ore. And conveniently enough, it would appear that there's another one of them pumpkins. I wonder what pumpkins do. Now, hopefully, there it is. Gold ore. Let me say, hopefully we haven't now put ourselves into a place that's got red spawners around. There's gold ore. This is the currency in the game for the most part, at least if you're going to buy items like blocks, etc. from NPCs. That is the currency you will use. Now again, there's an awful lot more gold or yellow glow than we are seeing. Here we are. Nice. That is iron ore. Yeah, I didn't really want to use my pickup on something that soft, so I thought I'd switch out to a pumpkin. What else? Any more close by? So this is, as I say, this is sort of the way you end up having to spend your first little bit. Now we're getting near some water. Hopefully the sun will come up here pretty soon. And you always got to watch you don't fall down a hole. Because there we go. There's some more gold. Nice. Let's go back to our pickaxe. So I am going to continue on, guys, doing a little gathering here towards our quest goal, and when we return, you see how much darker it gets now that I took all the flash out of her. When we return, we will proceed on and see where it takes us. So, and like I said, if I were to, you know, putter around up here doing a bunch of stuff and eventually completely lose track of Ted, well, luckily at this point I do actually have my own Ted with me. I kind of like the look of this area. We might end up settling around here somewhere. So, but I think that's going to do it for this episode. I am going to scrounge just enough resources to, you know, finish this quest. And we'll see where we go from there. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the game. You know, helps promote the series a little bit. Slam the old like button if you would. Favorites, shares, all that happiness. And until next time, well, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7. The sun's coming up. It's quite a pretty game, too, by the way. And, well, ciao for now.